It was nearly 2 a.m. when I left the party. The small-town roads were quiet, and the only sound was the rumble of my car engine. The GPS showed 2 hours to home. I chose the shorter, less traveled back road. Big mistake. 15 minutes in, I noticed a rusted road sign half covered by vines. Caution, road unsafe. My gut told me to turn back, but the road ahead seemed fine. I laughed it off and kept driving. The static on the radio grew louder. I fiddled with the knob, but every station seemed to hum the same eerie static. Then for a split second, I heard a whisper. "Don't go any further." As the road narrowed, my headlights caught a figure walking on the side. They were wearing a long coat and moved slowly, almost deliberately. I slowed down, rolling down the window to ask if they needed help. The figure turned toward me and smiled, their face pale and unfamiliar. Against my better judgment, I offered them a ride. They slid into the passenger seat without a word, their presence unnerving. I tried making small talk, but their answers were cryptic. "Where are you headed?" I asked. "To where I've always been." They replied. My stomach churned. Their voice had a strange echo, like they weren't entirely. As we drove, I noticed something strange. The same bent tree and abandoned gas station kept appearing. I was driving in circles, but the passenger insisted. "You're almost there." Turned to confront the passenger, but the seat was empty. My heart raced as I hit the brakes. I was alone, yet their faint voice whispered, "You shouldn't have come." The GPS rerouted on its own, the map now showing a single red line leading to a blinking destination labeled home. My phone buzzed with a notification. "Welcome to the Vanishing Road." I reached home, only to find myself parked outside the diner where my journey began. My car engine sputtered and died. As I stepped out, the figure from earlier stood in the shadows, smiling. "You never left," they whispered, and then everything went dark. The GPS rerouted on its own. The red line blinked on the screen, leading to a destination labeled home. My phone buzzed, and I hesitated before checking the notification. The message sent a shiver down my spine. "Welcome to the Vanishing Road." I slammed the gas pedal, desperate to escape. Reached the destination, only to find myself parked outside the diner where my journey began. My car engine sputtered and died. As I stepped out, the figure from earlier stood in the shadows, their smile wider, almost unnatural. "You never left," they whispered. Their voice echoed as everything went black.